I think I'm dying. Just think about the sheer emotional weight of those 4 words. It's devastating, right? This captures a literal, terrifying, and hysterical phone call that Melanie Shatner made to her father. And the reason behind it? They were both navigating simultaneous stage 4 cancer battles. It is almost unimaginable to be fighting for your own life while your parent is fighting for theirs at the exact same time. But that's exactly the scary chapter they found themselves in. The timeline of this dual health crisis is just incredibly intense. So in June of 2023, the 95-year-old Star Trek icon William Shatner received a totally severe and frightening diagnosis. It was malignant melanoma, and it had already spread to his lungs and brain. In a joint July 22nd interview, William and Melanie opened up about this specific battle. Facing stage 4 cancer is daunting for literally anyone, but facing it at 95, while your daughter is also battling stage 4 cancer, that requires a profound, almost superhuman level of mental fortitude. When faced with this simultaneous cancer battle, the hysterical terror Melanie felt was completely overwhelming. I mean, she didn't think she could handle her battle and his at the same time. But instead of giving in to that mutual fear, William became an anchor for his daughter. He offered what she described as this deeply comforting daddy bear hug, and he assured her that this terrifying illness was ultimately just going to be a blip in her life. He completely shifted her perspective, right? He took her from fatalistic terror to viewing it as a temporary hardship. Through it all, Shatner noted that they are a very together family and they're bonded by the difficulties they've managed to overcome. Now, he definitely credited perfect doctors for their mutual recovery from this brutal disease, but it's crystal clear that their emotional support system was just as critical. Facing this dual health crisis didn't break them. It actually only made their family bond that much stronger. It's a huge testament to how facing mortality together can strip away everything else and leave only the absolute core of your family unit. After the fear, the grueling treatments, and honestly the incredible recovery from stage 4 cancer at his age, William was left with this profound sense of gratitude. He simply stated, "The universe is taking care of me." It's such a beautiful, comforting belief, isn't it? Especially coming from a man who has spent his entire career looking out into the fictional stars, now finding real, tangible peace and protection right here in his own life. Vivienne Jolie Pitt has officially filed a petition in the Los Angeles Superior Court to legally remove Pitt from her hyphenated last name. And according to the court documents, the reason cited for the change is simply personal. What really stands out here, though, is the timing of it all. She took this legal action just days after her 18th birthday. She marked her transition right into adulthood by immediately embarking on a brand new chapter of legal independence. Now, as you might know, she is not the first sibling to make this move. It's actually part of a larger family pattern that's been taking place in 2024. Early in the year, Maddox and Zahara reportedly filed similar petitions. Then, right in the middle of the year, Shiloh legally dropped the name exactly on her 18th birthday. And now, late 2024, Vivienne has filed her petition just days after turning 18. So this isn't an isolated incident at all. It's a unified shift happening across the siblings as they reach adulthood. The thing is, Vivienne had actually been signaling this legal shift to the public for a little while. Eagle-eyed fans noticed a major clue in the playbill for the Broadway production of The Outsiders. Vivienne worked as an assistant producer on the show, and she was credited solely as Vivienne Jolie. So while the court petition is the official legal step, you can see she had already taken ownership of this new autonomous identity in her professional life.
What she has given me since leaving has been incredible. She's been like my rock. It's been a bit tough, so seeing all the love and support of you guys out there and all the lovely things you have to say,
Coming out of a reality show means instantly colliding with public opinion, and it's not always pretty. Love Island USA Season 8 contestant Giorgio is speaking out for the very first time since leaving the villa in 4th place. He jumped on Instagram to finally address this really tough wave of online hate that was directed at him and specifically at his romance with Keita Basse. When you're under fire from tough public criticism and just really ignorant comments hurled by internet fans, true friendship acts as an absolute shield. Zach praised Keita for being his absolute rock through the entire ordeal. And, on top of that, fellow Islander Trinity China publicly stepped up to defend him. She demanded that fans stop the hate and reminded everyone that, hey, contestants are actual human beings too. Zach gave a massive public shout-out to Trinity for having his back like that. He stated that her quick defense of him totally proved that the bonds they created in the villa were 100% genuine. When the public tries to tear you down, the people who actually stand up for you validate the reality of your relationships.
It proves that those friendships were, for sure, much more than just a television storyline.
Thank you so much for joining me today, and keep exploring.